Hi students, so today what we're going to be covering is sequences. So that's a new term for you, but it's basically just looking for the pattern when you're given a bunch of numbers. So kind of like how we were doing the tile activity yesterday, but instead no more tiles, just numbers. So I have two definitions to get us started, and then I'm going to give you some examples, and then hopefully you'll be able to work through these patterns now. So for sequences, we're going to talk like two different types in class. The first one is called arithmetic, and so that's when you're adding the same number to each term. Another way you can call this is it's called a common difference. So an example would be like if you started with the number 6, and then say your common difference was 2, so you would add 2 each time. So it would be like 6, 8, 10, 12, ... Go on forever. So in geometric is a little different because this is when you multiply by the same number to each term. So I'm going to start with a smaller number. So say we start with 2, and then our common, this one doesn't have a fun name, but if you have like a common multiplier, so it was like times 3, so it would be 2 times 3 would give me 6, and then 6 times 3 would give me 18. Oh gosh, and then 18 times 3, I gotta do some math in my head, would be 4, carry the 2, 3, 4, 54. So those get a little bit bigger faster. So these are going to be the two types of sequences we deal with in class. So say you were given this sequence. What you need to do is you need to figure out what's happening from number to number. So you have to try it. Either it's going to be adding a number or it's going to be multiplying by a number. So let's try both. So 5 to 14. Nothing multiplies by 5 to get 14 evenly, but I can see that we add 9. Let's see if that keeps working. 14 to 23, that's also an add 9. And 23 to 32 is also an add 9. So that means that this is the arithmetic. I'm just going to label it like that. So we got to keep going with the pattern. So 32 plus 9 would give us 41. Then 41 plus 9 would give us 50. So that's how you're going to identify different sequences. Sometimes it's not as easy to see the pattern. So if you look here, 1 to 4, if we try the plus 3, so another arithmetic, we can see that 4 plus 3 is not going to work because we do not get 7 here. You can see it's a 16. So instead, what we're going to do is I'm going to erase this. We're going to try the multiplication factor. So 1 times 4 gets you 4. Let's see if times 4 works again. Yep, 4 times 4 gets us 16. 16 times 4 gets us 64. 64 times 4 is 256. Sorry, I forgot to put the times 4. And then 256 times 4 gets you 1,024. So this one is the geometric series because you can see that you're multiplying by the same number every time. So that's all there is to know about sequences. You either have your arithmetic sequence where you're adding the same number over and over, or you have your geometric sequence where you're multiplying by the same number over and over. So what you're going to do now is make sure you have your note sheet all filled out so that way you can use it on your test, because that's your toolkit, remember, and take a look at the following worksheet so that you can get some more practice identifying patterns.